Ah, yes. Sorry it's been so long, but we are finally back with the final part of this series of What If Japan Controlled the Entirety of the Pacific Ocean? Yokoso minasan, it's Koru here, Shogun of Shinshoku, and today we are getting back into HOI4 for the final part of this game. So let's get into it, shall we? Excuse me, did the Germans just forget about Luxembourg? How are they gaining this much land? This is really weird. Are the Luxembourgish actually gonna? No, I don't think they're really gonna. Okay, never mind. I don't think they're really gonna do much. They're at least gonna serve as a big distraction for the Germans, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna get far enough into the German heartland to actually capitulate them. Or what? Okay, never mind. The British are. No, the Soviets are here. Okay, yeah, the Luxembourgish joined the Comintern, so maybe this is just the beginning of the end for the Germans. Well, the Guangxi clique capitulated. I guess they were. I guess they finally at least capitulated the Guangxi clique. Also, Yunnan. What? I guess Yunnan's now claiming to be China. Or no, this is actually the leader of Zaibe Sanma. Okay. Yeah, I guess Zaibe Sanma is claiming to be China, nationalist China, and they got a hold of Yunnan apparently, but I don't know how long that's gonna last. Okay, it looks like Luxembourg's being, yeah, I think Luxembourg's gonna capitulate here. It at least served as a nice distraction for the Germans, so they couldn't really get as much progress against the Soviets. Although, wait, I completely missed when I guess Stalin annexed Lithuania, and then now it's just gonna be incorporated into East Prussia. It's just East Prussia now. Yeah, that's basically Lithuania. Yeah, Lithuania is just now East Prussia. Um, Also, I don't think I can really view as Japan anymore since they're just stacking up those generals, huh? Who can we spectate as? Yeah, sure, Cuba. Why not? Oh, well, I guess Australia's seizing the means of production now, aren't they? But anyways, yeah, I think we're just going to view as Cuba since Japan's really stacking up those generals and it's clogging the screen up quite a bit. There we go. Now we only have like one general on the screen instead of just like fucking 50 different generals. Oh, it looks like the Japanese aren't doing so well. They took out the Guangxi clique. I think that okay, never mind. The Guangxi clique is back, and now apparently when the Yomi did the Guangxi clique take over Zaibe Sanma? What? Also, why do the why do the Germans own this bit of Mongolia? What? Why we fight? What is okay, go away. Yeah, okay, Luxembourg. That Luxembourgish stream is definitely gonna die out. Um, well, at least it served as a nice distraction, but now they're just a bunch of random exclaves all over the place. They're just in Metz now. They don't even have their homeland anymore. Just exiled to Metz, and I think they're gonna be snuffed out pretty soon. I think Metz is gonna be conquered, and Luxembourg's gonna capitulate. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to see what happens now. Oh, well, I guess there's a new D-Day that I didn't hear about. I guess the first D-Day didn't do really well, but now the second D-Day on Russia is finally happening, and the Japanese are doing it in Estonia. That's really cursed. Just Japanese Estonia. That is really, really cursed. Okay, it looks like the Soviets got Eastern Poland, which means Germany can now finally access the Soviet Union through their East Prussian territory. Although, I don't think the Germans even done Danziger War yet, so they haven't taken Western Poland. So, I think they're a bit too, but yeah, I think they're a bit too busy with the Soviets. Also, yeah, that Japanese is, okay, never mind, this is Japanese. I thought this was it. Nope. So, the Soviets are doing a counter D-Day in, like, the Western, wait, what? Excuse me? Well, it seems Menguko at least got a bit more land, although, yeah, and then Manchuria is pretty much dead right now, so... Yeah, because I had to full annex them because just to make the borders look a bit neater, but you know. Oh, looks like communist China got a hold of Xinjiang or Xinjiang. I don't know. It's the Uyghurs basically. So who knows what kind of atrocities they're doing here. Although I'm not sure if they actually have time for that, considering the Japanese threat on the border. Also, in less significant news, the Greeks took northern Ypres from Albania, so I guess they're slightly weaker, although I don't think they were really going to stand up against the Italians anyways. What are the Italians up to? Oh, nope, they are at war with Greece. Okay. Also, when did Bulgaria take Greece's Thracian territory? I completely missed that also, huh? German Serbia is now a thing. How in the Omi Germany got to Serbia, I have no idea. But, yeah. They now own most of Serbia. I don't... What? Okay. What kind of penetration are the Soviets trying here? Well, I mean, it's definitely going to get... yeah, I think the Germans are pushing it back, so, God, I'm sounding really dirty right now. Well, I guess the British didn't really care about Northern Ireland, so Ireland's finally united for now. I completely missed it. Oh, no, the British are doing a naval invasion. Okay, never mind. I guess that failed because they didn't bother to take a port. But yeah, Ireland's united for now, it looks like. Looks like the communist Australians aren't doing well with their capital in Adelaide. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do too well, although... For some reason, actual Australia has a 60% communist support and 40% fascist support. So I don't know how they're still pulling off being democratic, but okay. Wow, I completely missed when America went communist. Completely missed that. First we had the South rising up again, and I saw the South rising up. Next, I look away for a little bit. Next thing I know, America's embraced communism. What the hell happened? Well, British Quebec, huh? Well, yeah, this Treaty of Urumqi, looks like, yeah, this is just, Japan annexing more of China. But yeah, British Quebec, yeah, that could definitely go on cursed screenshots now, couldn't it? Yeah, looks like the British just got Quebec, ironically enough, and then, yeah, the Japanese just got the rest of Canada, including Toronto and Ottawa, and including the major cities like Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal. So, I still don't know. Japan, yeah, apparently in a world where Japan took all the Pacific states and plenty more, America just embraces communism. That's pretty ironic, considering a lot of the West Coast is pretty liberal, so... I really don't know what's going on right now. Oh, looks like, for some reason, the Americans are at war with the Dutch. I don't know why, but... Okay. Oh, yeah, the Germans are pushing... do they already have Moscow? Yeah, the Germans already got to Moscow, so... Yeah, then they just need to push to Stalingrad. The British just own this little exclave right here. But yeah, I think this is probably the beginning of the end for the Soviets, especially since I think the Japanese are making quite considerable gains in Mongolia. They're almost at Ulaanbaatar, so, Ulaanbaatar, but yeah. Yeah, I think they're going to be taking Ulaanbaatar here soon, so, wait, what the heck? Okay. Oh, wow, yeah, they just took it. Okay, where's the Mongolian capital? Oh, okay, the Mongolian capital is in Ulaangom, so, yeah, they'll definitely have to go a bit more farther west before they capitulate the Mongolians. Oh, looks like we have a discount nationalist China here. Yeah, this is, it's Chiang Kai-shek, but yeah, not quite the same. It's the CC clique? What? What is going on in South Africa right now? I barely looked down here. Looks like yeah, it looks like the South Africans went fascist. Okay, the Netherlands joined the Balkan Entente. Is that what it was? Excuse me. How is the Australian People's Republic joined the Axis? That's weird. And then, wait, what was that other notification then? Let me just look at the faction map mode. What happened with the Balkan Entente exactly? I swear the Dutch joined it. Oh no, wait, the South Africans joined the Balkan Entente. That's what that was. Um, what? What kind of cursed shit is this? This can also go on cursed screenshots too, uh, also, yeah, the Soviets are still not faring too well. The Chinese United Front is just, it's just this little bit of East Turkestan, then this little random exclave in the middle of China. It's the Communist China is the only one left in the Chinese United Front. Guangxi clique, they're still alive, really? I guess they've just moved a bit farther northwest, but yeah, they're still alive. Although this is okay, I guess this is why you don't rely on the AI to make peace deals. Let me just clean up these borders real quick. Okay, there we go. I cleaned up the borders in China, so that way it wouldn't look like complete cancer. Yeah, I got that. Unfortunately, means the Guangxi clique is dead now. I gave Japan a bit more of Eastern China. I got rid of the random exclaves, gave them to nationalist China, and then compensated the communists by giving them a bit more of like Inner Mongolia and the rest of East Turkestan. Oh wow, the Japanese just declared war on the communist Chinese. I'm not sure if my border changes had anything to do with that. I'm probably not, but who knows? It could be a possibility. But yeah. Also, I don't know why. Oh yeah, this is Sheng Shikai. I thought this when I was in the console, I thought this was. I tried putting PRC, which is the tag for Communist China, not realizing that the game apparently the game apparently counts this as Xinjiang. I guess it kind of makes sense since they still have Sheng Shikai here, which is the leader of Xinjiang. So. Well, Japanese Africa is definitely cursed. But okay, I guess the Americans are declaring war on the British. The going back, I guess they're also going back to their old ways. I definitely don't think this is going to end well for the U.S. I don't think this is going to end well for the communist states of America, especially since the Soviet Union is already struggling as it is. But, Ah, yes, the great Chinese nations of Pakistan and Burma. Truly the cornerstones of China. Well, I guess the Canada Popular State is being revived. Yeah, Communist Canada is being revived in this weird little strip. Does the Axis not care about Canada? I guess maybe not. I don't think it doesn't look like it's going too well. I mean, okay, maybe it's stabilized a bit. Italy joined Legionary Romania. What the hell? Oh, well, that's a bit cursed. Yeah, the Italians joined the Balkan Entente, and also Slovenia has the eastern half of Austria. Okay, well, I guess this might just give the communists, I think this might just give the Americans and the Soviets the help they needed. But then again, knowing the Italians, they might just be entirely incompetent and just die along with the rest of them. So yeah, I guess it's basically just everyone versus everyone at this point. Yeah, I guess the safest places right now are South America and the independent countries in the Middle East, like Turkey, Iraq, Iran, and Saudi Arabia. Yeah, there's a first for everything, guys. Well, it's about time, Germany. Jesus, why is it taking you so long to do Danziger War? Oh, well, the Polish are definitely gaining some ground here. Let's see if they can maybe get to Berlin before the Germans just absolutely smash them. I don't think they are, but who knows? This might just be the miracle we need. Also, yeah, the Polish joined the Balkan Entente, looks like, so, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Wow, I guess the Axis really don't care about Canada, since, yeah, the communists are definitely taking back control of Canada. Yeah, it looks like I might be put under a... Yeah, it looks like I might be put under a communist regime here soon. Because, yeah, I don't think the Japanese are going to be holding on to my home state. Unless they can maybe funnel some troops over here. But, honestly, I think they're more concerned about the Soviet front right now. Just staring at the map for so long, I think I found Old Orleans here. Well, that's incredibly cursed. The Japanese apparently have Leningrad. Yeah, and Estonia. Pretty much all of Estonia, except for this one little province, which is owned by Great Britain. Oh, yeah. It seems the Germans are going after Belgium. I think they were already at war with the Netherlands. I mean, you already killed France. I don't see why you need to go around the European speed bump. Excuse me? I guess the Dutch are actually a member of the Axis. I was wondering, like, wait, why are the Belgians and the Dutch fighting each other? It's because, yeah, apparently Belgium joined the Balkan Entente and the Dutch joined the Axis. That really weird. Okay. Also, it looks like Poland's advance has stopped a bit. I don't think they're really making that many gains anymore. Their names going all over the place, but yeah, they kind of stopped here at Coastline before at their advance to Berlin. Yeah, they kind of stopped at Coastline before, stopping. I guess they're probably trying to get to Berlin right now, I assume. Also, I completely missed Iran going communist. That's very interesting. Okay, it looks like, yeah, the Soviets are pretty close to capitulation. They're 92%, although that 8% is probably going to be way more difficult than it sounds. Also, for some reason, this is called the Italian-German War. What? I guess that kind of makes sense, considering it's the Balkan Entente versus the Axis, or at least the majority of it. Majority of the people who haven't capitulated, I would say, are the only people who capitulated are Montenegro, Italian East Africa, Canada, Australia, and Luxembourg. Those are about the only people who have fully capitulated. The rest are... Some of them are pretty close to, and others are pretty far off. Soviets, I think, are pretty close to capitulating. They're at 93% right now. So, yeah, I don't think they have long left. Well, the Americans are definitely reclaiming a lot of Mexico and Central America. Yeah, they took back the canal, too. They just went all the way through Mexico just to get the canal back. At least it looks like it was that way. And, yeah, the Japanese shogunate is mostly just left in the west coast of America and Canada. Why do the Romanians just have Vichy as a random enclave of the Italians who are actually pushing quite deep into France? It looks like they might get to Paris here soon. Oh, come on, Germany. Why do you gotta attack Switzerland? You were just gonna harbor your gold anyways. You didn't have to attack them. Also, that is, really cursed. Why is Switzerland a member of the Chinese United Front? Looks like Britain has made a naval invasion in India, just a bit outside of Goa. Let's see how they do in taking over India. Oh yeah, they're also pushing through Burma. That's got to be known there too. Oh, totally missed the part where the Soviets declared war on Finland. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna have a front with them for too long, because yeah, the Germans are gonna break up this front line and just protect Finland. I assume Finland's probably gonna be joining the Axis here soon. But if the Soviets somehow stabilize the front with the Germans, they're still gonna have to push through this little narrow passage in the north, which I assume they're dying of attrition up here. So probably not gonna go that well with the Finnish. Probably going to have an even worse winter war than in our timeline, to be honest. Europe is definitely getting messy right now. Mr. Smittler has definitely got a lot of things to worry about. He's got the Belgians, the Polish, the Italians, the Swiss. He hasn't even managed to take out the Swiss. The Balkans are definitely going to be quite the headache. And yeah, the Germans are pretty much on the brink of capitulation constantly. So yeah, he's gonna have a lot to deal with. But if he can capitulate some of these people in the center of Europe, maybe he can focus a bit more energy on capitulating the Soviets. Looks like the Germans got Belgium and Poland under wraps. And and Italy's in a civil war now between the Benito and this monarchist. Some people who are probably just wanting to revive the monarchy, I assume, considering they're not aligned. Apparently, the Soviets' capital is just void right now because I don't see it anywhere. Like, where the Yomi is the Soviet capital? What? I don't see a capital anywhere within the remainder. Oh, it's right here in Kazan, which is probably going to be taken here soon. Oh wow, I missed the part where the British invade the Tamil region. Yeah, they actually. Oh, they also got a little bit of a naval invasion in Gujarat too. Interesting. So I'm not sure if India's gonna. And yeah, of course, they're still pushing in Burma. Oh, I missed Bangladesh gaining independence. That's interesting. Okay. Although they did get. Although Bangladesh doesn't really have its modern borders, lost this little bit, I'm pretty sure, to the Indians. Yeah, it is being taken right now, halfway. Okay, I went AFK for a bit just to get some tea and, do some other things. I came back. The map still looks pretty much the same. It looks like pretty much the same map as before, even though I left it running while I was gone. About the only difference I see is the monarchists won the Italian Civil War. They won the Italian Civil War, or at least got the entirety of the Italian peninsula. Although the fascists are still in control of the African territory, which, ironically enough, they're the... Oh, God. Still, though, yeah, it's... The only thing that I really see change is the monarchists got the Italian peninsula under control. Other than that, it's pretty much the exact same map. There's really not much that has changed. Oh, never mind. There's a second thing, too. Great Britain's taking over all of India. Is there anything else? No? No, not really. Just a couple border changes here and there, but not really anything significant. Also... Yeah, for some reason, I guess the US got Suriname, and then the Soviets got French Guiana and Guyana, and British Guiana. But, yeah, nothing really much else happened. The Netherlands have got Belgium, although they haven't gotten Luxembourg, so can't unite the Benelux, which is sad, but, And then Soviets are still not capitulating. Let's see, they're still at 98% capitulation. There's still only 2%, and those percentages are really hard to get. Where is the Soviet capital right now? Is it still... It's in Sverdlovsk. Okay. Sverdlovsk. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's in Sverdlovsk. And this Stalin's in a cabin in the middle of... Oh! A Treaty of Leopoldville. I assume that's Leopoldville. Yeah, I assume that's like the Balkan Entente or something. Yeah, that's the Balkan Entente. Japanese Algeria. That is really cursed. Oh, God. German Italy. We have German Italy. They also took, like, the Libyan desert, whereas Japan took northern Algeria. Why do they have this one random province in the middle of Romania? But yeah, as I was saying, Stalin's in his shack in the middle of Siberia, just like, come on, guys, we won't give up. We still got a little bit of fight left in us, right? Yeah, I don't think that's going to last for too long. Well, it looks like the British are going to regain quite a bit of India. They're not going to regain Pakistan, although Pakistan got, like, southeastern Iran, weirdly enough. I don't know how, but I guess that was just in the Leopoldville Treaty, but... Oh, yeah, and the Republican Spain surprisingly hasn't done anything. They've just tried to stay out of the World War. I guess that's kind of normal for Iberia. But then again, Ireland... Oh, yeah, Norway and Sweden are fine. But then again, Ireland got involved, and they were neutral in our timeline. Although I guess that's because the UK declared war on them, which they actually got a little naval invasion. Although they don't have a port, so yeah, they're getting kicked out. They just got kicked out as soon as I said that. But, yeah, Norway and Sweden, and I think Denmark. Surprisingly, the Germans haven't gone after Denmark yet. I don't know why. But, okay. Wow, the Great Britain pretty much got the majority of Africa. Didn't the Italians want like the majority of Africa in our timeline? Like, the Germans, of course, wanted to take over all of Europe. The Japanese wanted to take over all of Asia. Weren't the Italians wanting to take over all of Africa? I'm pretty sure that was the case, right? Well, anyways, yeah, the British are definitely taking over all of Africa in this timeline. German, because yeah, German Italy is now a thing. Yeah, the Italians are a puppet to the Germans, are a colony of the Germans apparently. And yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay. I think the Japanese are still have a little bit of a foothold in the West Coast, but yeah, it's the Americans and Canadians are still holding on quite easily. I think once the Soviets capitulate, the Americans and Canadians are pretty screwed. Anyways, while we're waiting for the Soviets to capitulate, I have something for my British viewers, if I do have any British viewers, that is, that the British might be actually proud of. I actually tried orange chocolate, or I actually got some orange chocolate today, and it wasn't too bad. I actually kind of liked it, you know? It wasn't that bad, you know? I don't know, like, why the British are obsessed with orange chocolate, but I guess it's not too bad. I could definitely see why you would be, but still don't... But, you know, it's kind of weird that you're obsessed with orange chocolate. Usually when we put fruit in our chocolate, it's like, you know, berries, or most of the time it's just berries. Also, we definitely put peanut butter in our chocolate. That's, not sure if you Brits do that. I don't think so, but, although I'm pretty sure you still do caramel, right? You British still do caramel chocolate, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, maybe. Just a little bit of off-topic tidbits with Dakota, just while waiting for the Soviets to capitulate here. God, every time it auto-saves, the game starts auto-saving, I always get my hopes up that finally the Soviets will decide to throw the towel and capitulate. But, yeah, no, the Soviets are... Yeah, Stalin's still holding up on hope in his shack. Oh, okay, never mind. As soon as I said that the Soviets just capitulated, I was going to say the Soviets are... Stalin's still holding up on hope in his shack, but... Yeah, they finally capitulate. Oh, God. Now they just have to clean up the Soviet troops and maybe Mongolia, and then they'll be able to focus on North America, although I'm not sure if they're going to be able to... Well, I guess Japan still has a bit of territory on the West Coast, so maybe they'll be able to push through that. Or who knows, they might do a naval invasion somewhere. I don't know. Oh, looks like the Axis declared war on Communist China, or what was left of it, I guess. Yeah, I don't think Sheng Shikai is gonna last too long, considering they're sandwiched in the middle of all this. Wow, okay, looks like the Germans got a collab government on Ukraine. Yeah, that's how long they've held this territory. They've been able to get a collab government. God, I've been here for an eternity. It's November 1945, and the U.S. and Canada, like, the war is still far from over, and it's 1945. What the hell? Okay, looks like it finally might be the beginning of the end for the Americans and Canadians, or just North America in general. Now that the Soviets have capitulated, the North Americans are probably screwed over. Well, that's a really bold move of you, China. Really bold move, but also really stupid, because you're probably gonna die now. Or maybe not as stupid as I'm thinking? I mean, maybe. I was gonna say the Japanese might not have anything over here, but nope, they're definitely gonna die. Oh, I just realized, why are the Americans part of the Chinese United Front? Wow, yeah, and they've even taken over the faction, just like Canada's taken over the Comintern, apparently. That's really cursed. Wait, there's two Chinese United Fronts. There's the one formed by... I guess there's two Chinese United Fronts. One by... well, what is left of Nationalist China that's probably gonna die, and then the other by America. That makes it even more cursed now. Oh, Tree of Haiji. Yeah, Japanese China was now puppet. And now we have Japanese China. Oh God, this is okay. Yeah, that's a pretty bad border core there. Uh, 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 there we go. I just gave that all to Japanese China. That way the borders won't look so bad. Like what? Like just to tone down the border core a bit. So speed 5 and unpause again. Well, it's 1947. I'm getting really tired right now. Honestly, I'm just done with this. Now I know why HOI4 players are so depressed. Now I feel like I've been here an eternity. But yeah, I don't think the Americans and Canadians are going to be able to take on pretty much the entire rest of the world. So, yeah, this is going to be another Man in the High Castle scenario for you. And, well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, vote on all the polls, and join the Minecraft server if you can. And I'll see you in the next video. Sayonara.